Bipartisan bill in the state Senate would make big changes to the state's child welfare system. Supporters say it will help get children into permanent placements more quickly. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us now live from the legislative building with what would change. Laura?
Deborah, the bill would make it harder for the state to terminate someone's parental rights because of money that is owed by the parents. And it would give long-term foster families more of a voice when social services wants to remove a child from their home.
Under current law, if your child is put into foster care, the state charges you a daily fee for their support. If you can't pay that bill, North Carolina is one of about a dozen states that can simply terminate your parental rights and put your child up for adoption. Sponsor Senator Sidney Batch says a number of families are at risk of losing their children for that reason right now. The bill would repeal that law.
Many of the families in the child welfare system are already poor, and so this is just another tax, so we are removing that section.
The bill would also give a foster family or relative a voice in what happens next to a foster child after the child has been placed with them for a year. They could ask a court to weigh in if social services wants to place the child elsewhere.
This will allow, hopefully, for children to be able to stay in homes and not be removed time and time again.
The bill would also allow parents giving up their kids and the adoptive parents to form agreements to keep in touch. Sponsor Senator Steve Jarvis said a judge would have the power to dissolve that agreement if it's not in the child's best interest. He says it would speed up the adoption process.
Many parents, I believe, would be willing to relinquish the rights of their children if they had the right to and the assurance that they could receive emails, pictures, and contact potentially with the children thereafter.
The bill also includes a provision called Crystal's Law, named after the little girl in Nash County that was beaten to death recently after child welfare workers failed to remove her from an abusive home. The bill would give the State Department of Social Services more authority to go in and deal with situations like that when county social services departments don't. The bill is expected to be on the Senate floor later this week. Deb?
Such an important topic when we're talking about children. Laura Leslie, live in Raleigh. Thank you, Laura.